Hello everyone, my name is Zone Krill, and welcome back to Castle Crashers. The Painter's Boss DLC just came out. Painter Boss Paradise. I'd have made a character for myself and put any more thought into this if I wasn't in school and have a job. So, where did that thing I said a while back, where we're going to do all of the arenas. I thought about doing them all as Paint Junior. But he's level 1. So we're just gonna go back as Blue Knight. Actually, can't go back, can I? Before we look at all this, let's look at all the characters that are here. How they've changed. So we got the Green Knight looking like that. Red looks honestly much scarier. Blue is chill as always. Orange is about to burn your house down. Oh, this is the Grey Knight. He's your average Joe with a cup of Joe. Bandit. Or was the Barbarian. This is the Bandit who is covered in jewels. Oh, I don't remember who this guy is. I think he's one of the later knights. He's a dude. Oh, the alien. He looks so happy. The farmer does not. Conehead looks menacing. The snow bandit. I liked these guys a lot. Got the pink knight. Got the blacksmith. Got Hattie. We got Paint Junior. I could be no. I was gonna say I could be silly and try to do them all as Paint Junior, but I'm pretty sure I would just die. Level 1. It's time to do all the arenas, like I said I would. Am I gonna do them all in one go? I don't know, maybe. We'll see. But we're pretty high level for these early ones, so they shouldn't be too big of an issue. I have not played Castle Crashers since my last video, by the way. So if it looks like I'm doing well, that's, I don't know. It's because I'm such a gamer that I can do so good. I also honestly probably just remember how to play the game. Probably. I say that and then I proceed to just get absolutely destroyed for a second. Also, cats. If I remember right, yeah, you can like run over here if you're scared and be like, "Cat, please help me." You can like stand here and just do this. I probably won't use that strategy, but then again, I could get scared at the later ones and use it. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna just beat up all these barbarians, and I'll probably be talking this whole time, because why wouldn't I? Right? The wrong button. Honestly, I'll probably talk a bit about... you kind of heard why I haven't like been recording. I'm taking basically classes every semester because I want to try and finish up my degree best I can. I've always had a bit of trouble with school, just because a lot of the time, I think a lot of people can probably relate to this. If you're learning something that you just really aren't interested in, it is so hard to pay attention. So like, school in general has always been a bit of a struggle for me. And whether or not I have ADHD, that probably doesn't play a part in that at all. It probably does, but I like to say it doesn't, to make myself feel like, I could probably get through it anyway. Probably a weird way to think about it, but whatever. But because I've been taking classes pretty much every semester, and I only took like 3 days off of work to make sure I could do those classes, I don't have tons of extra time. I had a bit of time this past like week because the summer semester ended, but I don't know. I like sat down, tried to record something, and I couldn't. Because, I don't know, I just didn't have the, I don't know if it's the motivation, or maybe I was just tired and I wanted to relax. I don't know. But I want to do this more. I've also been in therapy and I realized I don't like it when people see that I can do things. I don't know why. And it's kind of a stupid thing to be worried about. Because why wouldn't I want to be recognized for being able to do something, right? I don't know. But I'm trying to get past that. And I think that was one thing I was concerned about when I was recording videos. Because it's like, people, you guys see this, and at least some of the comments that you guys leave, you guys like this, like my content. I couldn't tell you why, but it's just my own self-esteem thing. So, I want to do this more. I want to record more videos. And like, I have tons of games that I play all the time. And I don't know, I think it's that thought of like, I don't know if you guys actually like this, what I do, or like if my commentary is even anything to write home about, I guess, to say the least. Because, I mean, a lot of the time I'm just talking. And maybe that's what you guys like hearing, is someone that's just talking about their struggles with life in general. Or maybe you're just like, play the game, I don't want to listen to you. Either way, if you guys are here, that means you like something that I do. Or maybe you're just here to see me be either decent or fail at a video game. Which honestly, either one of those options is fine with me. Because guess what? You're still watching the content. Get over here. So, I want to be able to record more. And I know that there's always like, well, I could just take time to. And that's completely fair. It's not like there haven't been days or where I'm not really doing much besides just playing a game by myself. Like lately, I've been playing a lot of Abiotic Factor, like just solo. Because I was playing it with a friend, and I don't know, we just got a lot of games. And that's kind of one that's more a bit of a time investment. I've been playing that a lot by myself. And enjoying the story. So look at how beautiful this map looks. I'm sure you guys, if you don't remember, you could always look at a different video of mine or someone else's that's played this game. This map is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know where the next arena is. There. Was there not one down here? I feel like there would be one down here. Parade, Wedding Crash. Because there's a store. Okay. Let's get up there. Yeah, like, look at this. This is amazing. Yeah, this is like I know it's still just like it's just a hand-drawn map, but really well-drawn map. This jerk is over here blocking my attacks. So, I don't know. In my ramblings, I've said about two things. One, I feel like I've been busy. And there are people who can very easily do what I want to do. Well, I want to do what I want to do to, like, relax, but essentially, I'm trying to think of how do I make making videos into something that I can relax with? Because, in all honesty, I don't know if this is the view you guys have of me, but I'm not a very talkative person. Most of the time, if I'm playing a game by myself, I'm sitting in quiet, like, silence for hours while I'm playing a game. Because that's fairly normal to me. That might just be I don't want to annoy anyone else in this house that I'm, with talking. But, I don't know. I don't think I'm that loud, to be fair. Oh, you guys might say something different about that. I might be screaming constantly, and you guys are like, oh no, you're so friggin' loud. I don't know. Lots of things I don't know, and one of those weirdos that likes knowing stuff. So I immediately lost track of my point again because I was just rambling. Oh, I need to figure out how to make recording a little more relaxing or even like therapeutic to me, because this started out more as I want to be able to do this so I don't need to have, I guess, a normal job, because I like playing video games so much. It's been my entire childhood. It's been most of my early adult life too. Video games have always been a part of it. So I go, well, how do I make something that I really love into a way to make money? And there's the obvious, oh, just make YouTube videos, which I'm doing right now. Because if I can make a YouTube video and, like, say I make 1 or 2 a week, if I try to do, like, more than once a week, that's hard. Honestly, just because I don't have, like, an editor or anything, so I'm doing all the work myself. Oh, I only have 1 health potion. Man, I should have bought some. I did not think about any resources before I came in here. I was just like, I bet I could do it. You know, I haven't played the game in months. I can just come in here and be fine, right? It's granted, I haven't been doing, like, bad, but I'm currently trying to just run around all these guys, using my ice powers as much as I can to try and get out of sticky situations. Let's use that potion. I'll buy some more after this arena, which I will win. Yes, you can't hurt me, because I have the power of ice. Oh god, there's more. Okay. So, I'm just gonna keep doing my little ramble that I always do. How do I make this more therapeutic or more relaxing to do? I don't know. I want to be able to do more than, say, once a month. That's feels like way too much, or way too little, sorry. I think doing 1 video a month is too much effort. Me with my low effort videos of I record the thing, I ramble for about as long as the video takes, and then I upload it with minimal editing because I'm not an editor. It's like, oh, that's man, you really get to see how just confusing my train of thought is when I just fucking ramble, because it's like, oh, they had an idea, they had a point, it's gone now. They got distracted while playing the game. Ow. Oh. Oh. Whenever I jump up in the air and I don't have the magic to shoot down ice on them, I feel a little bit of panic. Okay, get me out of this. Friggin' bombs. I don't know if I need to make this more... Oh, good, that was the last one. If that wasn't, I would have probably died. That would be embarrassing. Let's go to the store. I've got lots of money. So, back to that thing I was saying. I've been trying to think, how do I make this more relaxing for myself? And if I'm being honest, I don't think the issue was that it wasn't relaxing to me. It's down here. I don't. Insane mode. The insane store. What's in the. Oh, the golden weapons. They're all expensive as heck. Yeah, and turret. Dragon head. Because I'm over here. I've been trying to think like, oh, how do I make this more fun for me? How do I do this so I don't feel like I'm working? And I don't think the issue is that I feel like I'm working. I think the issue is that I feel like I'm not doing anything creative. Which maybe I'm not. I mean, it's... Ow. Jeez. It's not like this is a new concept of playing video games and having people watch you play video games. Not by any margin. People have been doing this for decades. But I think I was always worried, well, if I'm just doing what other people have done, then what do I bring to the table that other people don't? And honestly, I have no idea. My rambling, obviously. That's what I bring to the table. Other people are like, concise conversation. Me, no. I haven't had a concise conversation in decades. I get confused and talk about random things constantly. But honestly, surprisingly, I do that really well while gaming. I feel like not a lot of people can say they can talk and game at the same time. I feel like I've always been very... or as quiet as I normally am, I feel like I can talk and game pretty well. Wow, I had to use a potion there. These guys are getting harder, or I'm getting worse. One of the two. That, or maybe I'm lying to myself and I'm not actually good at gaming while I talk. We'll see. See what happens. But... or maybe that's it. Maybe that's why I can't hold a concise conversation. I can game and talk, but the talking does not have a forward momentum. Because if I'm sitting over here, I have to like think about it for a second. I go, well, what am I going to talk about? Don't really know. I'll just start talking. Actually, that's probably the problem. Is I go into this and I'm like, if I'll just start playing the game and I'll talk about whatever's really on my mind at the time. And that doesn't really help me to have like conversation, especially because I'm talking to myself essentially. You guys are just hearing this conversation I'm having with myself later, which isn't really talking to someone, seeing as you guys aren't responding to me. If I was, say, streaming, like if you guys wanted to actually see me stream, then I could actually talk to you guys, and it's like conversation. At the moment, I'm just saying words into the ether, and you know, eventually you guys will hear it. Which is an odd thing to me, that people are like, yeah, I'll listen to your conversation with yourself. But also, maybe me talking to myself, you guys are like, well, I feel like this too. Like, is that what my thing is? I'm relatable. Everyone can be relatable. Just talk about your experience. I used that potion myself. I was afraid of my bear killing me. Oh god, these guys really hurt. Like I have to like play in these corners for the next couple. We into the corner. Okay, alright. Okay. I've been pressing buttons in between all these shield hits. You wouldn't know because they were hitting me so many times that if I did that it literally wouldn't let go of the shield. Man, I'm taking lots of damage for no reason. Ooh. Sure am glad I bought some potions. Stop it. Okay. Come down here. You do this. Oh, I didn't have any magic. Run away! So, to kind of sum up all of my thoughts that I was having a minute ago, that I just kept losing track of, I want to record more. I say this a lot in my videos because I realize I don't know, I take a lot of time between... Stop it! Let me out. I take a lot of time between my videos because I feel like I never have time to do things for myself. And I realize... Or, I feel like if I don't take time for myself, then I'm never actually relaxing. But I'm trying to think of this as more of a... I can record and this can be something for myself, instead of this being like a work thing. Because, in all honesty, the reason I wanted to do this, as I said earlier, is I was really hoping I could make something out of this. Because this combines one of my favorite things to do, playing video games, with if I actually make good enough videos, then this could become a moneymaker. And if that was true, then, like, so I'm going into game development for my degree. And, ow, Jesus. I want to be able to make games. Because I want this feeling that I've always had of I have somewhere safe to be in other people's lives, too. And I know a lot of other people have played games and they're like, yeah, I've got a video game that I really like. I don't need yours. That's fine. I don't expect someone to be like, I play your games and your games only. But also, I can't promise the quality of my games. I haven't even gotten a degree yet. I've only really just started. So I got 2 years to go into that. And honestly, I think when I make the games, I hope that you guys play them. And I hope that they're enjoyable. I could not tell you if they will be. Is this the last arena already? I've really just been coasting through, huh? This was actually the hardest arena for me when I was younger. Which makes sense, it's the last one. And it's got these goobers who do the thing that I've been doing this whole time. And this arena's got ice physics. But I think these guys can freeze me, which is the hard part. Honestly, the ice physics are probably the harder part. Because if you get trapped somewhere, you can't do much about it. Because it takes a second to wind up your movement. So, I don't really know if did I really finish my thought? Really? I want to record more. I want to make it something that I can find enjoyable for myself so I don't feel like I'm working, which I feel like is a fair and normal thing to want. And through therapy, I was told, hey, you can be happy in your life. Which may sound obvious to some people, but for some reason that wasn't really obvious to me. I don't know why, but my thought has never been, I can be happy in life. My thought has always been, well, I need to be able to make enough money to where I can make someone that I'm with happy. The goal was never my own happiness, but I guess my partner or my family's happiness, which, like, I don't think is a unfair mindset to have to someone else, but it's unfair to myself. Because if I'm saying, well, why do I need to be happy with what I'm going to do for the rest of my life if I can at least provide for someone else? And a lot of people will be like, well, now you're unhappy your whole life, aren't you? And I'm like, well, yeah. But whatever, right? The answer to that question should not be whatever. If you were wondering. Because if you were like, I've had this similar line of thought, the answer should not be, yes, it's fine to be unhappy as long as you can help someone else. That's wrong. Be selfish. So, I'm going to try and be a little more selfish. Because I need to be happy, right? Can't make good content if I'm not enjoying myself. Oh, I mean, some people like seeing content where the person that's playing the game isn't actually enjoying themselves. You weirdos that like rage content. I maybe shouldn't just call you guys those who like that weirdos, but I don't know. I hit B on accident instead of holding RT, which means I used a potion for no reason. Uh-oh. That's a little concerning. I should be okay as long as I keep doing this. So, I'm going to just play games I like. I know there's the whole like, oh, you gotta make sure you stay on the YouTube algorithm of, well, you gotta play what's hot and, you know, cool right now. But I mean, a lot of the things that are like big and cool are friend things. And nothing against my friends. I don't think they're good for YouTube videos. Like, really nothing against them. But I feel like the banter that happens isn't really enjoyable to listen to. And that might just be me being narcissistic of like, I like the way I sound in videos more. It could be, I don't know. I don't think I'm that narcissistic of a person, but whatever. Who truly knows themselves? So, I'll probably end up playing a lot more single-player games. But that's an issue if I want to be like, oh, I gotta watch the YouTube algorithm, because a lot of the like big games are multiplayer, or like you have a group of 3 friends. There's been a lot of like quote-unquote friend slop that's been coming out. And, like, it's not a bad market type. But say things like Peak and Repo and like Lethal Company were really obvious like examples of that, where the gameplay is decent, it's good. I'm not saying the games are bad, but the big main thing about them is that you have your friends to play with you. So you use a social kind of aspect to encourage more gameplay and coming back to it. Oh, these guys are really just gonna stare at me, huh? God darn it. And granted, I have nothing against those types of games. Or, not granted. I don't know. I have nothing against friend slot games. They are fun. I have played them with my friends. They're fun to play with friends. But I don't like recording them. And it's not because, like, oh, my friends are racist or anything. They aren't. I just don't think that the time I spend with my friends needs to be recorded. And because, like, also, they're not YouTubers or anything. I'm, like, the only person in my friend group that really does this. So... well, I'm not the only one. But, I think there's, like, one or two others that might do it. I don't know. But I don't do it with them. Like, not nearly often enough to be like, yeah, I'm gonna do videos with them. It'll be a whole thing. Because it's not. It doesn't have to be. And I want that time that I spend playing games with my friends to be time that I spend playing games with my friends. Not, oh, I need to make sure I get content out of this. Because the only real reason why I thought, oh, I should get content out of playing games with my friends is because I do it a lot. So I'm like, well, there's a lot of time there that could be used to make content. But it doesn't have to be. I could just be enjoying time with my friends. Which I feel like I've forgotten that I'm allowed to do that. Well, I guess I didn't really forget, because I obviously, I don't record games with them. I just played them. So I didn't really forget that I can just enjoy time with my friends. But I forgot that YouTube content doesn't need to be anything and everything that I'm doing. In fact, it really shouldn't be. It should be when I find a game that I really enjoy or want to show people, I play it for YouTube. I'll probably play it for myself first. And that's just a, me thing of, I really want to enjoy the game first. I know a lot of people want to see, oh, YouTuber first reaction to game. But I don't know. If I don't play something first, I feel like I don't really know if it's gonna be fun or even interest. I died. Granted, I used 2 potions on accident. This time, I won't do that. I feel like I am just trying to find a good middle ground for myself. Of what do I want to record? And do I think it'll... Honestly, I think I need to get rid of the do I think it'll be entertaining for you guys. And that's nothing against, the viewer. It's more just, if I'm not enjoying it, then why would it be entertaining for you guys? Well, I mean, of course, like I said that, like, there's that sect of YouTube viewers that are like, I want to see them rage at a game. And then it's, oh, I'm not enjoying it, but you guys are. Which, that can be, but I'm not a very ragey person. Never really have been. I'm just gonna keep cheesing these guys out, because they suck. I don't know why I like this, like, the skin so much of these guys, but I absolutely hate fighting them in this game. They do so much damage. That's probably why. I feel like I'm just a little squishy meatball, and they just beat me the heck up with a hammer. I don't really know if that makes any kind of sense. But like, no, these guys are tough. It was actually really funny. I was gonna record Elden Ring to put on YouTube, but I'm not good at Elden Ring. Like, I'll just be straight up. Souls games, I'm like okay at best, which is where a vast majority of people end up sitting in. Of the, like, with Souls games specifically, you either like devote tons and tons of time to it, or kind of just don't. And I don't really devote tons of time to Souls games. Ugh, sorry if I'm yawning. You guys wouldn't believe this, but I stay up super late, and then I don't go to sleep for a while. So, as much as I'm recording this at like, I started like 3 o'clock-ish, I'm so tired. Like, I should probably fix sleep schedule, but my normal work days for my job are super late. Like, I work 2:30 to 11:30 on a normal day, because I close at where I work. If I stand right here, I will have to fight less of them, so I'm going to keep doing that. I like that if I just stand here, I can break the AI, I guess. I didn't know that this was a thing you could do. I really just kind of came down here, so I wasn't... It was more like a, oh, I'm not getting harassed by a giant group. And I guess you can just do that, and it works to just kind of cheese out this whole fight. I hit the friggin' button again. We're holding up the bow until I'm low health. Stop it. It's just... I'll hold on to sandwiches. I feel like I don't remember what I just talked about. It's ye old ADHD coming in to just say, you were talking about something. Don't remember at all what it was. But you were. I just juggled these guys a bit, because that would negate at least a good amount of the ice physics if I'm just not touching the ice. Stop it. You jerks. Stop it. I should have just stayed in the corner. I was like, oh, I don't want to just sit over there in the corner. Wow, good thing that the health potion did it on its own. I'm gonna hold it out now for safety. There are 8 of them. I think these go till there's 10 enemies on the field. I think. I could be wrong. But I don't know. That's my guess, and I'm hoping it's correct. There are 8, so I got 2 more rounds of this. Oh, jeez. I ran out of magic. Oh, no. Ooh. I think I talked about everything I, was on my mind. Now it's just... I hope to God I can get this done. I've got a health potion per fight at this point. As long as it does only go to 10. Because this should be 9. I liked the beginning when the barbarians died to, one shot to my weapon. Get out of here. You can't beat me in a clash. Ow. The getting shot in the middle of my boost jump is so annoying. Just I got cat clawed. Hit me when you hit me from behind. Ah! Stop it, cat, please. There's no... I think I talked about everything I was thinking about. But I'm gonna try to do a video a week. I got 3 days off that I use for school. I got 3 classes this semester. They're all online, so I'm not really going anywhere. Which means I'm essentially going to... How my schedule will probably go. You guys probably don't really need to know about this, but it helps me to get it out of my head. Because I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off of work. I don't know why, I just had to burp a whole bunch. Ooh. But if I got those 3 days off of work, I use those 3 days for school. Whether they are online classes, granted, the way that my weeks will probably kind of end up will be probably a little different each time. But I'm going to try and use those 3 days. Nice. I did not let them get to me. It's a good sign. I have not even been reading the signs. You guys can look at the other ones. I think that's all the arenas, which is wild to me because I for sure thought there were more. Yeah. So, well, I mean, that's all the arenas. We'll look at Paint Jr. in game for a second. Kind of wish I had him as more than level 1, but what can you really do about it? He's a new guy. Look at Paint Jr. I'm probably gonna try and record at least a video a week. Got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Because my classes are online, it really is just oh, that's fun. This is his why. He can just bring in like little copy, little drawings of the guys. Oh, and his shield is a piece of paper. He's got pencil and paper. And while I get the last of my thoughts out, I'll run around. Play as Paint Jr. here. But I'm because I want to do that. Oh. The little, look at that. That's cute. I'm going to be essentially using, I'll try to use at least one of those days. Oh, they explode too. Try to use at least one of those days to like record. He's got +7 magic with his pencil. Keep that on. Paint Jr.'s gonna beat them all up. Ow. Man, look at that beefy knight. And the corn. The little house. I'm gonna name that house Edward. I don't know why, he just seems like one. Dork. So hopefully I can kind of reconfigure recording itself in my mind so that it feels a little less like a, oh, I'm sitting around to like talk and try to do something similar to a job. I think that cat's name is Charles, by the way. 'Cause I think that's a like an actual. Oh, I should probably talk about this DLC a little bit. I came here, did all the like arenas, and I just didn't talk about this DLC at all. So, obviously, if you've seen this game before, everything looks a little different. All the enemies, they are quote-unquote fresh. All enemies and like characters in general. So you should see they look a little less flat. They're like 3D'd. And honestly, I think it looks really cool, and I like that it's there. I also like that one of the little drawings is a princess. So it's like showing that draws the princess as not a damsel in distress, as a fearsome warrior. No shirt, no shoes, no service. I got a shirt and shoes. I just don't have a face. Essentially, I'm just gonna record what I want to, and I really just hope you guys enjoy it. Whether it's me failing to continue playing Pit People, which I really do. I do like that game, but I feel like Pit People is a little less of a. I don't know. I feel like I never have anything to talk about in Pit People. But I guess that's fine. That whole game is the story. Really just me voicing characters. Which, do you guys like it when I do that? When I make little voices for all the characters? Is that fun for you guys, or is that just silly and you're like, your voices suck? I don't know. But this DLC, besides the fact that they look all 3D and esque, you can make your own characters in this. They have like a template, and whether you are good or bad at drawing, you can just download that template and make a character. I think it's like just in general the face positions. You see how he turns? I think each of those positions is like a different face frame. And Behemoth Games on their like YouTube channel, they showed it off a bit, and like they had like a monkey that when he would attack, that little face animation on the side would have him like open his mouth to scream. So it's like you can make lots of really cool characters in this, really whatever you want. And say you just aren't good at drawing or making art in general, and you're like, man, I don't know. I think you just put pictures in. You can also go on, if you have this on Steam, you can just go to the Steam Workshop. And there are thousands of characters already made. I debated using one of those characters, but I don't know. I think I didn't want to like use someone else's work, but also if I use a character, it's like putting a face to this, and like I want to put a face to this eventually, like this whole channel, but it's not gonna be my face. If I put any kind of face to this channel eventually, it'll be like a VTuber thing. And like I've talked to a couple people about it, and they think it's a decent idea, but that involves either me getting really good at art or commissioning someone to do that. And I'm currently not good at drawing. So the art one's a little off the table at the moment. Commissioning someone would be really cool, because like I have a whole like a design already picked out. As obvious or not obvious as it may be, this channel technically has an ocean theming to it, but there's lots of ocean like themed VTuber things that exist. I don't want to just make one of those, so I'll tell you guys about it, and you can, if you guys care enough, you can tell me if that sounds like a good idea for like a model or not. But it'll essentially be kind of pirate themed, and the main model will be modeled after a I think it's called the sheep sea slug. I think it looks really cute because it's just like there's a little guy, and the way, man, I really want to know the exact name of it. How about, okay, I was honestly pretty correct. It's called a leaf slug, or the leaf slug, or leaf sheep. It's a little sheep slug, It's a sea slug. If I made a model or like commissioned a model, it wouldn't be obviously like a slug, but it would be like humanoid with their hair being kind of the. If you look at a picture of it, I think it looks really cute. But like, imagine the hair being the green of like the leaf frills that it has, and kind of just having like the cute little features of it. Because I think that would be cute, and kind of as much as I have like a ocean aesthetic to like my channel, or at least kind of what it goes for. I like the like on the ground, like on the sea floor kind of style. And so I don't know. I think it's cute. I think it's a good idea. But they'd be like pirate themed. They'd have like mossy green hair. And it'd probably be like a female model just because I think most everyone likes looking at boobs more than not. You can try to tell me that you don't, but I think you're lying. People like boobs. I feel like it's such an odd thing to say, just out of context. It's just like, people like boobs. Oh, don't lie to me. But I want to do that because I want to give this channel kind of a face, but I like having my own kind of privacy. Obviously, if you heard me on the street, you might be able to recognize my voice. I don't know. I don't think I've got that distinctive a voice. I have somewhat distinct humor, as people have told me. I think that my humor is just making fun of other people, which I don't think is funny. I more or less just say what I feel like, what's on my mind. Like I look at these guys, and look at this guy, and I look at him, he's like, he's too small. He's not a real boss. Big boss has a drinking problem. That's how you know he's the boss. Go get him, paper monsters. All of you missed. I'm disappointed in all of you, and oh, look at that. Big knight did it. And the bee might hit him. Nope. Ow. You jerks, don't cheer for him. Cheer for me. But like, I want to give this channel a face, because as much as I don't want my face showing, out of just personal privacy reasons, I think it's more entertaining if there's something there, even if it's not like the most expressive thing in the world. Like if it's just like a PNG tuber or something. PNG tuber. A PNG of something. And then you can just see like as I talk, it does little like talking motions. Just so there's something there to show. It's more than just a game. If there is still a person here. God, you need to lay off the alcohol, man. It's causing you to explode fire. Ow. I'm trying to see if there's any kind of way for me to, like, direct where these things will come out. I don't think there is. I think it's just random of, hey, use your ability. Hope that you hit something. Ow. Did I just leave? No, I can't. That's fair. I guess I'm here to save the princess or something. Wonder if, because, like, other Y abilities, when you use them, there's like the hail of arrows or like the Blue Knight's icicles. More come out as you do it. So like, if I upgrade this guy all the way in magic, I like magic in this game. I don't know why. Like, would I just have like a horde of paper guys come out? That'll maybe be something I test on my own time. This video is mainly just to, one, show off this DLC, because I think this game and all other Behemoth games deserve a lot of love. These games were amazing. But I have plans that I want to make this into something really cool for other people. And I guess not just for other people, but for myself as well. Oh. His B is just like a controlled version of it. Okay. That's nice. That's kind of like what I want. Because like this is cool, but I don't have control over where they're going. At least this one I can be like, go my creatures, go! That'll probably be it for this though. I might like grind Paint Junior up or something, and then I'll be like, here's all his abilities in like a quick. Maybe it'll be a YouTube short. I don't know. Whatever. Yes. To summarize, again, because I know I did this earlier, I want to be able to do more with this channel. I want to give it a face. I kind of want to be able to give it... I want to be able to give it more of my time. As much as I was trying to think of this as like, oh, maybe I could do this as like a different kind of job, I want this to be something that I enjoy that could make money. Because I always kind of said this to people who asked me about it, I was like, I wouldn't mind if this YouTube channel took off. Because then I'd be able to play games and make money off it. But like, I don't have an editor, so I'm doing all the work. I'm recording, I'm editing, and I'm posting it. Which may not be the most work, especially if I'm only doing like one a week, but sometimes it does feel not as rewarding. So I'm going to just play games that I like. I'll try to keep it rewarding for myself. And maybe I'll even get better at editing. And, you know, the videos won't be so odd and... It's not odd, but like, I don't know, maybe they're long or something, I don't know. But for now, I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you have a good day, night, morning, whatever time of day it is for you. I'll see you later. Bye.